Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to StarShatter. How is everyone doing? Oh, it's going to be a good night. Gentlemen, how have you been? How has your week been?
It's been kind of grueling. Pretty tired.
Exciting, stressful.
Yeah.
I need a drink.
All right.
I've been drinking, man. I've been drinking since last week.
Trippy. We're
It
not
was nice.
supposed to be. We're not supposed to be twinsies.
This cosmic chaos energies was really rough. I think it's going away. Your daughter may have taken the last of it. Rounded it up.
That's gonna be it. Yeah. Oh, that was fun. That was fun last night. Oh man. Black Knight, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. I am at my, I think, 4th day of rest, sort of.
Wait,
Which
Black
means
Knight
that-
actually got some rest? Oh my god.
Yeah.
That
It's,
never happens.
It's pretty much. But what can I say? It's I'm
Good.
liking it.
Yeah, there you go. Rest is always needed. I try to get as little rest as possible, and that's probably why I'm always so frantic. Oh man. Sable, what's going on? How are you doing, man?
All right. Me and the wife went out last night. Enjoyed. I was able to get that day off, and we went to a little thing called emo night. So
There you go.
it was fun.
Good deal, man. Good deal. Oh, Trippy and Lord Otter, I believe you guys kind of already answered, but how goes it?
Lord Otter, you can answer.
Well, I'll go ahead and say that this week's been pretty eventful. I've been reading a lot of science fiction and cyberpunk, and not so strangely enough, that's really gotten me in the mood to play some more StarShatter, and here we are.
There you go, man. Trippy.
Yep.
I started Catch 22 since James Craig started this book club. I recommend you guys join in on this one. This is a classic book from the 60s, I think. There's even like a movie adaptation in the 70s. It's basically where the phrase Catch 22 comes from, this literature. But the writing is insane. Like I instantly get like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest type vibes from it. It's pretty crazy.
There you
So
go.
I like it. I love it. I'm into it.
Attaboy. All right. Well, I guess without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the recap. Black Knight, would you walk us through what happened last time on StarShatter?
Well, last time you after quite eventful crafting, a day of crafting, a full day of crafting with the help of the locals, but mainly you yourself managed to fashion a couple of upgrades and attachments for some of your weapons, most notably the altered Georgette Mauser and Captain Elgin AK.
Yes, I got an upgrade to my AK. I'm so excited.
Which you can see. I'm sorry. You can see in the notes, I did the rolls after the game because it wasn't like super urgent. I did the rolls for the unique of both the holster and full scope. If you open your inventory and you go to your gun review, you can see what the special features are rolled pretty high. One was like 94%. Glorious rolls. So
Except for the firing mechanism, that one didn't go over so well.
But
we don't talk about that.
But your character thinks it's working.
Well, there you go.
That's like
It's a unfortunate
confident-
side effect of having large hands.
That's funny.
So after that awesomeness, which experience, of course, you on the next morning, the next day, you rode into the sunrise, and while you are traveling towards the crater where the shuttle is resting, you kind of saw stuff, which was quite interesting, by the way. It was that plume of smoke.
Yeah, I remember that. And then, yeah, oh God. Yeah, wow. Thanks for reminding me. Now we got to find some pirate guy who escaped in a mech suit.
There is like there is the possibility that he might they might have died injuries or not. We have no idea. But since that shuttle got caught in the nuclear explosion, thermonuclear blast, they wouldn't be without a fan, so to speak. I think a nice radioactive. Oh. Then you, if I remember correctly, you raced to the crater, found the spot where the crater wall had collapsed, which allowed you to, if not drive the bike into the crater, carefully lower it down, like without riding on it. But in a pinch, if you have to leave the crater quickly, instead of climbing the walls of the crater, you could attempt a drive check and and such. Let's see. I think I'm missing something. Right, the situation, the state is that it's part of its wing, like the upper part, the arc. But otherwise, it's pretty much intact. There are no holes in the hull.
Good deal. I'm glad about
the
this.
turrets are the turrets are gone. And since the nose is like buried, the under the soil. You couldn't see, like, because Elgin knows that under the nose, like right under the nose, there's supposed to be like weapons, the bigger weapons of the shuttle. Can't see, you don't know. So
Sweet.
and it was, if I remember correctly, it was evening, and you were thinking, should you stay or should you go down the crater, or like, and you decided to go down.
Yeah.
Go inside.
Yeah, and it was getting
Could have
pretty.
taken the
it's getting-
dangerous route down.
Yeah, it was
They-
getting pretty
That
dark.
probably
I think.
would have ended badly.
Yeah. We thought about it though. 'Cause that's how we do it.
Otherwise, like, yeah, otherwise you could take your sweet time, climb down the crater. Like, you don't need specialized equipment or anything. It's just gonna take you a long time. But by using this rock slide, it's like probably 20 minutes or something. It's almost like a ramp, but it's like a natural formation.
There you go.
Maybe if you unpack the digging equipment, like the shovels, and shovel some dirt, pack some smaller like gravel and such, you could turn this collapsed crater wall, part of the wall of the crater, into a proper ramp. Maybe you could. I mean, nature did half the work for you.
Yeah, it would take a while, wouldn't it?
Yep,
do that?
yep. It would take a while, but it's definitely possible. I mean,
Well, it depends on if there's
if you-
anything in the crater outside of the shuttle that matters. But yeah, well, I mean, and to get depending on what's wrong with the shuttle, we may or may not have to do that anyway.
I think first we should figure out whether or not the machine is, how much of this is damaged, whether or not we just need some slight tools to get it up and running and out of the ground.
Oh yeah, we still haven't rolled for that yet.
I thought we rolled well on
No,
it
did we
last
roll for
time.
that? Yeah, we did roll
Yeah,
for that.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's not bad. Okay, I remember that. Yeah.
That's why
It's really good for, crashed into the ground ship.
yeah, it's almost too good to be after like such a crash. Of course, the shuttle did not form the crater. The crater is like asteroid crater or something.
Okay.
Or something like that. It's like it's pretty much huge, this crater. If it actually was created by a ship, that would have been a much bigger ship, and you would have like pumped into a shit ton of debris and salvage and parts and crap all over the
Oh.
And of course, if you remember, there is vegetation in and around the crater. The crater has small pools of water, and there is like moss and various trees, shrubbery, grassy growth and such. But like in the distance, like about like the near the center of the crater where the shuttle crashed, you can see that the area around the shuttle is kind of swampy, a bit swampish. Since it's evening, you can see like a temperature inversion and thing forming in this part of the crater, which is like natural, but it's like you could ride the bike there. It won't take that long, but you're pretty tired. Like you've been riding around like all day, exploring. So, and you're hungry. And you know that shit is haunted.
Yeah. So we're not going in.
It's kinda
And
Well, I don't
about
know
that,
about you all.
about that thing, the ghost thing. I think I mentioned earlier that in StarShatter, pretty much this is ordinary people. They like, and scientists, they know that ghost exists, and like
Yeah,
stuff
everyone
like
didn't-
yeah.
Yeah, everyone freaked out, and because they were like, "Oh God, ghosts exists." So that's why
Yeah.
they started making like scanners that can detect them and everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's one of the major reasons why the bulk of the aliens races deals damage to spiritual.
Well, I don't know about everyone else, but this place gives me the creeps. I suggest we camp up for the night before we continue onward.
Yeah, I agree. I'm beat. I am
I'll get some
swamped.
wood. Buck says as he waddles off into the. I assume that's a survival check then.
Do we have
Yeah,
any
yeah.
beer? Black Knight.
You should have you have like in some in your provisions.
Oh.
But now I will ask you to roll because I'm assuming that the captain, since he organized the operation and he hired you, he was the one who procured the provisions. It's
Uh-oh.
only normal, natural.
What should
Unless
I roll? What should I roll? What is that?
So what should you roll? Well, it's either a praise check or charisma check.
Charisma check.
And the two checks will give you different results.
Okay,
Will
so
yield
here
different results.
is the charisma
It's your pick.
check.
Your pick.
Oh God. Oh fuck.
Okay.
God, I hate the dice gods.
Okay, guys, if you want him to reroll, you can boost like give him a reroll for that.
Yeah. No, we are doing that. I did forget to mention that. So for those in the chat, a $1 super chat. No more. Okay, but a $1 super chat if you guys want to will help us re-roll if you guys want to. Or you can send in $1 super chats to Black Knight so he can have those as well for either making our life absolutely miserable or helping us out with NPCs.
Oh yes,
So,
that too.
But oh God, that charisma check was terrible. What was the other check you said? A praise check?
Yeah, but
I don't think I have
once
that.
you made the choice, well, everyone can roll a praise checks. It's just like it's if it's not a trained, if it's not trained, it's
okay,
gonna
gotcha.
be
Cool deal. All right, well. Oh, good Lord. Oh God, I hate these bad dice rolls. I'm so fucking tired of bad dice rolls. I'm so sick of bad dice rolls.
At least it's not in combat.
Yeah, in combat bad dice rolls suck.
Yeah.
All right. So there's my
okay,
charisma check.
There's your charisma check. Okay, so I'm gonna roll 1%. Okay, you were kind of undecided, and you procured a small not a 6-pack. It's 24-pack.
Uh-oh.
And you got it, and it was like from some alien supplier. It wasn't Terran brew. And it's like it caught your eye, like the cans caught your eye, like the hollow sticker on the cans caught your eye. And the beer is called the beer is called Slurgs.
How do you even spell that?
Slurks. Slurkz. Slurks.
Yep.
SLURKZ.
And believe it or not, it does exist in StarShatter. It's imported beer. It's not local. It's imported from one of the more neutral star states in French space, and this is why like the Terrans have allowed the import, because it's neither of the bad.
Okay.
So
All right.
so it looks somewhat like the shape of the can, like by the way, these are big cans. These are like around like probably the size of a wine bottle.
Holy shit.
It holds
a
like
24-pack of wine bottle size beer.
Yep.
A
Sounds
And-
like
okay,
a kind of
okay.
beverage.
Yeah, it's
Probably
large.
why the captain picked it, I would say that these cans are somewhat durable. That's one of their,
Holy crap.
let's say, advertisement. Like the part of the advertisement is like, yeah, the can is durable. It's not gonna, like, you if you drop it, it's not gonna rip, and you're not gonna lose your beer. And people
I've actually lost many
often-
beers to that.
yeah.
I've actually
And
lost
imagine this is
many
in
beers to that.
space.
Yeah,
so
where the pressure
so,
changes and all of
yeah,
it. Oh, I didn't
yeah.
even think about
Oh,
that. That makes a lot of
Oh
sense.
yeah. So
What would a
so
beer
this
can
company,
do if it went, like, literally you just get a 6-pack, you put it in a space shuttle, you send it up with like NASA or Elon Musk's stuff. What would that
it's
Ooh,
it's
I
not
wanna
gonna
know.
be funny. I can tell you. In it might explode,
Well,
and
exploded
then you'll
beer.
have bubbles of beer everywhere, floating everywhere.
That's okay. We just drink the air then.
For the lack thereof.
Not when they get into the systems, like if there are exposed consoles and shit, which
Yeah. Even all right, suck the beer out of the motherboard.
I got my silly straw. I got
Right.
this.
Mm.
All right. Oh, gentlemen.
So this
If we're
beer,
gonna-
you have no idea. Okay, what were you about to say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, as I well, because like the guys had said earlier that they were, fixing to do camp. It's like, oh, gentlemen, if we're gonna camp up for the night, why don't we crack open this case of beer and I can indulge you in a story real quick.
I don't know.
What kind of story did you have in mind?
Alcohol and grenades don't mix too well.
Why do you have grenades? Take his grenades. Somebody take his grenades. I'm tired of this. Take his grenades. You don't need grenades.
No, my grenades.
No,
I'm
get
gonna
it.
try
Get the
and
grenades.
take his grenades.
Roto, give me the grenades. Roto,
No.
no, give me.
Can I try and take the grenades?
I'll hear your story from over here, Gene.
I swear. If he blows, oh God. The story that I was going to tell is the tale of that ship that we're going to. And it's quite the interesting one. But I say we get camp set up first, and then I'll tell you the
let's
tales
see,
that I heard as a child.
Chuck has 11 and his survival check.
It won't be that high of a DC to find drywall.
Well, you find it pretty easy. I mean, you kind of at first you find maybe like rotten twigs, but it's so like there is so such an abundance of branches and twigs and such that you quickly like it takes you maybe 10 minutes and you grab like two collect two bundles of wood, like pretty much enough for the night.
I think we had to bump it up a lot. When Tuck arrives, he comes with like essentially a couple bundles of sticks, and then he suddenly realizes, oh, we're going to need more wood. I just realized that I am very small. So we're going to say it took 20 minutes because he made 2 trips.
Okay.
All right, that should work.
You could,
Like,
yeah.
you know-
So yeah, you get extra wood.
Tuck,
that's good to
it's a
know.
lot easier to do it in one trip than 2.
Well, I keep forgetting that everyone's a fucking giant. You know, I
I'm
used
not
to
a
just
giant.
get
I'm normal sized.
I'm not a
Normal.
giant. You're all just small.
No, sir, you're a giant. No, sir, you're a giant.
I get you. Chuck. I get you. I know what you're talking about.
exactly.
Wait, what are you
Again,
guys
it used to
talking
be
about?
just getting wood for me and Roro here. All it would take is one trip, but we got to get extra.
And now we
Well,
got
you
Lothar.
could have
Is that
asked
a
for
fact?
help. You didn't even ask. I gladly would have helped.
I'll go help too.
Uh,
Lothar needs a lot of wood. He's a big guy. We need big fire.
I
I
know
can
we're going
also
to start
carry
a
a lot of
bonfire.
wood.
Keep
Not
the
a
fucking
problem.
grenades away from the fire, please.
You got it, boss.
we don't
Yeah,
want
probably
another
the best
cook-off
idea.
incident.
Cook-off incident. What cook-off incident?
Well, let's just say that you wouldn't. We both learned what a hairless hamster and a hairless rabbit look like. All right,
When
Not
was
pretty.
that?
Way
it was
back.
back on Apple Crate.
Don't talk about that night.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I quite agree. I think it's
Why do I get the impression that grenades were used in cooking?
I also get that impression, and I'm strangely interested. That's the sad part.
Oh, I can show you how to cook a
No,
grenade.
we're
Real
not. No. Just we're gonna set up camp. We're gonna do that. I think it's
So-
I roll out some tents. Do you gentlemen need any help with anything?
You could like try to make something to cook something from the rations, or just
Are there any wild animals around? Can we do a scan? Tuck, would you mind scanning? See if there's anything we can trap and cook.
Roro, you run around helping Chuck get in his wood gathering expedition, and you find mushrooms. You find
Ooh.
a couple of fallen trees, and they're overgrown with big edible mushrooms, like brown mushrooms.
Oh,
And they smell good.
I want to do a. And I think it's going to be a spot. I think this would be a spot check. Where is it? But I want to see if there's any. Okay, yeah, I think it would be a spot check. But I want to look around and see if there's any like naturally growing herbs that we can season the mushrooms with as well. Can I do that?
Okay.
Can I?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
Would that be
you
a spot
can.
check?
Yeah, you can look around
All
for
right, so
for
spot check, looking for herbs. Damn it!
for stuff. Well, you
At
you
least you're
look
getting
and you
those bad
see
rolls out of the
Seven's a lucky
way.
number. Seven's a lucky
Oh
number.
my
Just keep
god,
you
dude!
find
I'm so tired of.
you find grass and grass and grass and moss, which is like you don't think it's
I wanted to.
you're not a cat.
I was gonna cook something
But
for the guys. I was gonna try to be
you
nice,
could
but no.
let's see, you could use some of the like the rations. Some of them they have salt and pepper packs, like the very
Oh, yeah,
small
they may work.
packs. You can do that. You can
What
try
rations do I have?
using, I don't know, maybe
9.
beer.
Oh yeah, we
for-
could cook. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna cook. Okay, what do I have to roll for a cooking check? So I'm gonna use, I guess.
If you don't
One-
have like a cooking skill, you use your wisdom.
I use my
A wisdom
wisdom.
check.
Okay, so I'm gonna use
Wisdom
a
check.
wisdom check, and then I'm gonna try to use how many. So if I'm gonna cook these mushrooms up with some of my rations, or if the guys want to pitch a ration or two as well, plus like salt and pepper packets. Like I want to cook the guys a really good meal.
Roro, you pick up like a huge bag of mushrooms. It's let me see how many rations. How many rations does
Yeah,
it
how many rations would
hold? He gathers like he has one of, because this is a hamster, and hamsters they constantly joke about being pack hamsters, not pack rats. I mean, and they always, like, every hamster will have like a empty sack, just an empty sack in his backpack. So he stuffs it with mushrooms, like fresh big mushrooms, and they are equal to 10 rations.
Okay,
And those would be 10 hamster rations or bunny rations, which is like equal to 5 medium rations.
Okay, so if I want to take maybe like, because I'm assuming that our rations they've got salt and pepper packets. They've probably got a little bit of meat in there as well. So if I want to make like a really big like mushroom like ration stew, but like a dysentery mushroom ration stew, how many rations would I have to use with the mushrooms to season them properly?
Well,
You see what I'm saying?
you'll probably use one of your rations
I will
and
use
mix
one of mine.
most of the stuff from it, like the meats.
Okay.
And
all right, now I got to roll a
everything.
wisdom check
So
for cooking.
Oh no.
Can I assist him on the cooking?
Yes, please assist me on the cooking.
Yeah, you can assist him, and you'll give him a +2 bonus. And if you guys want to give the captain a +3 to his cooking check,
Yeah,
you could.
Oh, that would be very helpful. So, okay, so just
We
a
have
wisdom
cooking wine. Because I'll pour in and stir the cooking wine as we're starting to get this stew going.
Yeah,
Ooh, there we go.
There we go. All right, so I've
And
got.
I'll just take sips from it. Meanwhile, saying, "But
So
I recall, El Eugene, I think you owed me a drink from earlier."
that I did. All right, so we're starting
Just
to
take
cook.
a long swig.
I got a wisdom check +2. I'm just going to roll the wisdom check. It's not going to have the +2. We'll have to do the math on that. And then if anybody wants to give me a +3 in the chat, you more than welcome to do the +3. You guys are not required to, but it's just something a little fun for you guys to get in on the adventure. And that's a one again, just a $1 super chat. That's where that comes from. Okay, so check +2. Ooh, God.
Okay.
I was hoping for a 7. I really was.
Oh, geez.
Well, it's
So we're at a 10.
You're at a 10. If people decide to boost you, it will be 13.
Yes. All right. And why am I getting crap rolls, man? Oh my god.
Now,
Can't roll anything
Not
above
to-
a 10. Ugh. It's
not to be
terrible.
mean here, Elogene, but I get a feeling that that maybe one of us should take care of the cooking instead.
Like
It's not Roro.
I must
I belch loudly.
to be perfectly honest with you, Tuck, I'm a spaceship captain, not a chef, but you guys have been working hard
Now-
lately, and I at least thought that I could try something to, take a little bit of the work off of your shoulders, and it's not terrible. It's not the best, but we won't die from it, I'll tell you that.
So yeah, with 10, it's barely edible.
Oh shit.
It's
Why the
you
fuck
burn
good?
the mushrooms. You burn the mushrooms. You boiled over the beer, which you use like you pour the beer, and you in your attempt to make like a stew of sorts.
I'm so tired of bad
and
rolls. I'm so tired of
and
the fucking bad rolls.
I mean, if you want, you can eat it. You're not gonna die from it. You're probably gonna fart like hell.
Hey, I'm hungry
Well-
enough. Screw it. I'll eat it. You know what?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, as I always say, if you've had enough to drink, taste doesn't really matter after that. Bottoms up.
Ooh, which reminds me, the beer. So, the beer, when you open it, it has like a normal lagerish, like taste, and it looks like beer. It's not a dark beer. It's light beer. And when you sip like a couple of times, at this like the change of taste, and you notice that the color of the beer got like it changed, and it's red. And when you taste it, the taste is a bit different. And you look at the can, and it has like various hollow like labels on it, and colorful company corporate slogans and crap, which is like most of them don't make any sense because you're not from that culture. But like you see that this is like some sort of a promotional batch of beer, which is like the two color beer, the two tastes beer. And now you understand why it was so cheap. At least the can is sturdy. I mean, you can reuse the can. You can reuse the can. The can is something which
Wait, can we get salvage from the freaking can? That's great.
no. You can use it to make handmade grenades with this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Wait. No, I need Roro to roll to see if he notices this. Does Roro notice this?
What do I do? A spot check?
Yeah, more like a character check. You roll, you know how to roll it. Already.
Wait, which one's the character check? Hold on. Not charisma, right?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, the
character check is your level plus d20 plus your
Oh, plus your intelligence.
Yep. That's like a generic skill-ish stuff.
One second. Where's all these? So many tabs. Which one do I want to be open on? Here it is. It's a
No, it
D20
just-
plus my intelligence
plus your level.
plus the level, and we're level 5, right?
4.
Well, 4. All
Yeah,
right.
we're almost to 5. But we're a level 4, I believe. Right? Are we,
Yeah.
we're level 4.
All right. We'll just do the math the hard way. This is a D20. 6 plus 11. 17
11.
plus.
No, your intelligence modifier, not the entire intelligence.
Oh, just the
When you
modifier.
roll stuff,
Sorry.
of course.
That's a 0. So plus 4 then.
So be a
You
10.
look at the can. You look at the can, and you see just a can of beer.
Thank God.
Rose like kind of sniffing the bowl like this, and licks a little bit. Great job, Jim.
Just
Mind if I have a taste?
keep drinking more. I promise you it won't matter after 2 or 3
You
of them.
look like you need more than me. You need way more than this. You need to eat
Third,
more than
when you taste it, it's like it reminds you of some of the slop that your fellow bikers made from looted alien provisions. Like that's one of the traditions of the space bikers. They test their endurance by eating the looted alien provisions and see what happens. Of course, they're not eating poison; they're not idiots, but they're just testing themselves. So for you, it's like it's proper. It's proper. Be eaten just like as a challenge.
Not bad. Needs a little pepper though. I just eat some more.
Yeah, not bad at all. I'm gonna go sit over here and eat my ration.
Hey. Roro, get your ass back over here. I told you I wasn't a chef. Come on.
Come on,
Alright,
you
yeah.
need to learn to get a little stronger every now and then.
Oh.
You whip up like your spoon, your like which is a ladle for everyone else. It's like the spoon of a Asgardian is like a ladle, and I assume you keep eating.
I keep eating. I'll occasionally gesture to everyone else. I'll just be like, "Try. It's actually quite good. Smell the aroma."
Oh no.
I will say
Look,
this.
I've had worse. I've had worse.
Oh, I came across some bikers years ago, and what they had was right bad. Oh, but this is at least not that bad. A rowdy bunch. You might know them, Othard.
Possibly.
They're actually well known for how bad their cooking is. Does that ring a bell to you at all?
Not in the slightest. I consider the biker diet to be a delicacy of the highest proportions. I just keep sipping.
Oh, this is gonna end badly. I already know.
Keep sipping with gusto.
It's like,
Let out another burp.
are we gonna start getting like gas notifications from our freaking suits?
Toxin fumes in the area.
Yes,
Oh,
soon.
No.
This is the farting stew.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh,
You're giving it to
Oh,
the
God.
giant. Well, this is a bad idea.
Oh no!
That's
Oh boy.
funny.
I need a beer.
Oh, hey, I wonder. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it'll work, but I want to see if it sounds like I think it sounds. There we go. Well, it's nighttime. There should be bugs chirping in the background as we sit here and we're eating our
Oh yes,
our stew, and we're drinking our beer, and there's a fire, and we're having a good time as a crew.
Great. Now the crickets want a bit of our stew.
Oh, they didn't work for it like we did, so of course, then again, it's not that good. So hey, maybe they can have it. Oh god.
So you look around. It's pretty dark now, and indeed, you do hear like bugs. You do not feel them biting you because yes, there are mosquitoes, but you do have your suits. So only when your faceplate is lifted up, so you could eat or drink. Yeah, you could feel like a mosquito landing on your cheek or like on whatever, and that's it. Like you're not getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. The other thing which you hear is like the night birds. They come out, and you can hear like howling howling birds, a couple of them in the distance, owls or whatever, like something planetoids being terraformed by Terrans. If it was terraformed by Zentari, it would have been like what was that, their favorite creature? Yeah, it's like a winged monkey. But it's small. It's probably the size of let's one of the night birds. Like it's not huge. It eats bugs and mice and stuff like that. Yeah.
So
There are like you don't see or hear any more night noises, which would be normal, like other beasts chasing each other in the night. The night predators. You don't hear any wolves or what. It's pretty calm here and quiet.
So, gentlemen, I know earlier I'd mentioned it, but I don't think you understand the find that we have on our hands. That ship in the center of the crater. It's incredible.
I can't say I've ever heard much about it in the past. Not after all my years of scouring from planet to planet, that is. But then again, I come from Asgard. I know little about these Centauri ships of the past. I'm assuming it's of great significance hearing it from your voice, though.
Yeah, Gene, sounds like you really know about this ship.
I used to tell stories about it when I was a child, and it's been passed down through the generations. I still remember it well. Those were the times of grand exploration, glorious days long since passed from our memory, when the Seeker Armada fearlessly scoured the star lanes, not for riches, planetary gain, or conquest, but to teach the young races of our peace-forging wisdom, did we venture across the vastness of space. In this noble quest, we're joined by many others, all willing to aid, all ready to sacrifice. Oh, it jumped on me. That's the first time it's done that. There it is. All ready to sacrifice so that the children of the stars would grow up free. Though the best among us were always those who carried the seekers between the stars. Without our stargazers, we couldn't have reached those in need, nor heard their songs, tasted their food, nor learned their tales. most honored among the stargazers, Alduin, also known as the Unrelenting, justly earned many accolades. Though the stalwart ship's heroic deeds are many, one achievement stands out among them all. In the last stage of the search, Alduin volunteered for the salvation duties. Within the starlands ravaged by the putreficient Mirian hegemony, there was a small enclave of life forgers. Alduin braved vicious starcraft assaults, navigated minefields, and evaded thick beam fire. For 1 star week and under constant attack, did the stargazers ferry hundreds of life forgers to safety. Such was Alduin's devotion to life-saving duty, that not even a fully armed Mirian warship could stop him. Again and again, Alduin faced that warship in beam combat, intercepted its starcraft, and gouged its many cannons one after another. Space became pregnant with the burning hulks, and the great multitude of the deservingly slain oppressors floated beside them, their broken bodies frozen in terror. Great was the Mirren hate of the life forgers, and even grander their revilement of us seekers. Therefore, and in their impotent fury, their putreficient hegemony arrayed even more of its forces against Alduin. To stop the noble stargazers, they sent one of their most brutal creations, an impure ace starcraft. Into this implement of oppression, the Mirians poured all of their spite and will to destroy those who sought freedom from them. Clash above a barren planetoid, the 2 starcraft did, and yet, to overpower Alduin, the clad in abhorrent hatred, impure ace could not. With eye on fire, sharp wings, and peerless maneuvers, did Alduin overcome the impure and smote his ruin upon the white of hyperspace. His noble quest complete, the olden stargazer vanished, not to be found by scanner nor seeker eyes. Who among you, thou who hears this tale in your modern ages, knowest of Alduin? Who has seen his final resting place and heard the song of his mainframe, or witnessed the glow of his engine? Much that was once discovered is now lost, for not even the long-lived androids could remember it still. And we sit here in this crater tonight, gentlemen. And within our sight is Alduin, the lost stargazer.
I lost something once. In a way, I lost my mother. I'm seeking her myself. But I have a feeling that by finding this ship, there may be some hope for us yet.
Well, if this is
May
all,
Odin stand by us all.
I'll drink to that. Cheers, gentlemen.
Roro's already passed out.
Little fucker.
I was planning on getting drunk.
Oh, by the way, that beer, it kicks. It kicks. It fucking kicks.
Oh.
The slurgs, it kicks, especially when it turns red.
Oh, good Lord. Please tell me we're not going to have to roll to see how drunk we get, because last time I did that, it was bad.
Yes.
That's
Damn
pretty
it.
satisfying. I just take 2 and start downing it immediately.
Oh, no.
I do the
for you,
Stone Cold
for-
Steve Austin, just bang them together, drink them up in unison.
for them, these are large beers. For you, Alter, this is a normal beer. Like, it's normal for you.
You're a child's play.
Normal size can. Yeah.
So-
You could probably drink a few without noticing.
I'm just slow
but for the
sip. I'm just
bunny
slow
and the,
sipping on the
it's
one.
like
Oh, it's like they're holding a keg.
yeah, for the bunny and for the hamster, it's like it's big, but they can still drink and enjoy it.
Am I
no
able
problem.
to reseal this up so I can finish it later?
Oh yeah. It has
Okay.
like I mentioned, this is probably the main selling point of this beer is that people do not actually enjoy the beer way too much. It's like a meh beer. It's like normal beer, but the can
Hey,
is
I resent
ultra
that.
durable. The can is ultra durable, and it has like a special thing which extends like a small straw, so you could when you twist the cap of the can, the self-sealing cap, you could even drink it in space, like you can suck through the straw. Well, of course, if you're a company that's selling beer in the fucking future where you have like spaceships, why wouldn't you sell a beer like this? Like, that would be missed opportunities.
Yep.
So you could, like, no problem, you could seal the cap and drink it later. And yeah, you notice that the can is really is like sturdy.
All right, this is pretty good. I think I'll probably I'm probably gonna save a couple of these for well, I'll probably save this for keeping water later.
So Roro did not succeed on his character check about the can.
Yep.
But let's say all of you could roll your own character check and see what you'll know about this can, because it's pretty much it's quite ubiquitous. Like,
All right. So what is that? A D20 plus my level plus my intelligence modifier.
yeah, exactly.
All right. D20 plus level plus intelligence modifier. Plus my level. I'm a level 4. Plus my intelligence modifier, which is 3. Not bad. That's the first good roll I've had all night. Thank God.
Mhm.
Not bad at all.
Okay.
You do that by the command / roll R1d20 plus 7.
No, I literally just go over to the dice thing here. I just go over to the dice thing on the side and click, just click D20 and then it pops up the menu for me. So, that I didn't mean to roll that D20. My bad. That second D20 was,
Okay.
I was trying to give an example. I failed at the example.
He's an advanced roller. I forget about this thing.
Okay. Alter, would you like to roll a character check too, or not?
Yeah. Let's see. What is it? Just a D20 plus my level? Is that
Plus your intelligence modifier.
plus intelligence
Modifier.
I see here. Don't have a lot for intelligence.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
mine.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh. All right.
Good
So,
roll.
Tuck, you remember back from Apple Crate that nobody actually drank the beer. They just they dumped it. They gave it to the fishes. And there's one of the famous things about Apple Crate is that the colony is built next to big and quite deep river, which is populated by blind fishes. And one of the most peculiar things about them is that when someone has to catch a fish, they catch a fish. This is how I will put it. I will not say more. So they actually use these cans to make IEDs by like filling them with liquid explosives and tying like a couple of cans together with like a sensory grenade or like another grenade, and or like handmade detonators or anything, and this could blow up a tank.
right.
Captain, you remember that you remember that while you yourself may not use them, some of your crew told you stories about making like space grenades from these, which a space grenade is just like a normal grenade, but it has like micro engines, so you can throw it and it would follow a specific trajectory. Otherwise,
What?
Just throwing stuff in space, it's not very useful.
Okay, I have a question.
And you know how to make them.
Okay.
You know how to make the engines.
Okay,
The
I have a
micro
question.
engines.
I have a question. What do I have to roll to throw one of these cans at Roro while he's sleeping and wake him up? Like in jest, not hard, just a little, you know.
Yeah. You just
in jest.
You just
we're just
roll,
having fun.
You just roll ranged attack from your character sheet, like from the first page. There is
okay, ranged attack.
and you can see.
Yep, got it right here. Ranged attack. How far away from me? It doesn't matter. We'll just roll it.
It's close.
Why? Why now? Why?
Why? Just because you're gonna wake up. I have a plan. So I throw. I'm assuming that I hit him. So I throw the can at Roro.
Bounces off. Yeah, it's an empty can. It bounces off his armored suit because you're not undressing. You're not idiots.
So
it's just
Roro.
like bing. You don't feel anything basically.
Hi Roro. Would you like me to tell you a secret about that can?
What? This big? It's a beer can. I don't drink. What?
I know how to make spice grenades out of them. Thought you might be interested.
Oh my goodness! Very interested.
You know why I decided to wake you up.
You may want to take up drinking, my friend.
Can you teach me right now? Can we make one right now and blow it up?
It depends on how drunk I am, but those things kick like a mule, and that's just my first one.
Let's make one.
Let's make one.
Altered, you remember from some of the bikers what they told you, that they actually make these cans into missiles, like small RPG-like missiles, very short range,
Holy
dumbfire,
shit.
without like any guidance or anything. But they could be made with guidance, but they're not gonna be like super long range stuff. And
wait,
actually,
can we make grenades out of these things that deal with like, or a type of grenade that deals with ghosts?
No.
Damn it.
My bike has a broken missile launcher I still need to fix.
Yes. I was just about to say that you could actually, like, you and Roro and probably Tuck, if he has like a craft ammunition skill, you could make these, you know how to make them. It's just like the back end of that missile, that very small missile, is made of the can of the beer can. The beer can is used to store, quote unquote, store the engine of the missile. So yeah, they're very useful, these cans, quite useful. And then some people also, I forgot to say that, tuck on apple crate, like some of the bunnies and hamsters, they even use them as like canteens, because they're self-sealing. You can fill them with water, make some sort of an attachment, so you can carry it on your belt and just walk around. It's like 700 milliliters. It's almost like 1 liter of water. So, man, very useful.
Well, this is my conclusion. We need to get through as many of these babies tonight as humanly possible, or inhumanly.
I will drink to that, and I'm not exactly human.
Well, I'm just starting to get drunk. Time to have a few more.
Oh,
Yes,
Just
please
crack
get more
them
drunk,
open.
and let's make one of these grenades. And
we're
blow
not
it up.
going. We're not going to make the grenades drunk, sir.
Oh,
We'll make them tomorrow when the sky when it's bright outside.
You forget the golden
okay,
rule.
Junkie, I'm going back to
I've
sleep.
got to be drunk before these missiles are drunk.
I throw, dude. No. Screw this crap. I throw a rock or a pebble or something at Roro.
I throw a can.
Ow! Do I hit him?
My AC? Hold on.
Against AC. Against AC. I don't know if 13 hits.
What's your
Oh,
AC?
hold on. Come on, hurry up, computer. Hold on, computer, slow. That's not it.
16 for me, not too bad.
Are you throwing something at him too?
I'm throwing an empty can.
You're throwing an empty can.
So you guys suck at your aim. Have fun. Going back to bed.
Why are you gonna go to bed? Why can't you hang out with us for a little bit?
But I was just giving you a grenade.
No, you're not. You're not.
Hamsters need a lot of sleep. Recharge. Spend a lot of energy.
I mean, I also need a lot of sleep, but I could also use another bear. Othard.
Yeah. Here you go.
Oh, I had a boy.
I'll drink to that.
I will also drink to that.
So
Some good shit.
I would ask you to roll a fortitude save. All of
God.
you who drank the beer.
Oh no!
Now we're talking.
My DC be lowered since I didn't drink a lot.
Yeah.
Fortitude. Oh shit! Where are my
Right?
saving throws?
All right, fortitude save.
No, stop. Oh, I hate it when it scrolls on other stuff.
As a kick, but not hard enough.
Where the hell are my fortitude saves?
It's under your character sheet. It's right below your base.
Oh, there
attributes.
it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I missed it. Yep, got it. Please, for the love of God. Hey! Maybe. Braces against attack. That beer is strong.
I was just saying.
The attacking bear. Yes.
There's a
So
battle
Althard,
going on inside my stomach. I just
it's
downed
Althard, you don't even fart.
You don't even fart.
Tuck, you fart. That's it. Like you don't feel bad at all. You just, because you drank just a little bit, you just fart.
Oi,
The
Tuck,
captain.
make sure you're downwind next time. Oh, it's ripe.
Next
And
time
what?
do, a little bit better cooking. It was my best suggestion.
When you say that,
That might be my fault.
when you say that, when Elgin says that, like he rips a massive
Come on,
fart.
dude. I rolled a
But
60.
he's not drunk. He just farts.
Boy, I hope. Well, is Roro downwind for me? What do I have to roll to see if? I just want to mess with Roro.
Time to roll for wind
He's just
current.
trying to sleep, and we're all
I don't
over
know,
here.
just trying to sleep. You know,
There's a campfire. We're drinking. We're all having a good time, and Roro's just like, "No, screw you guys." And I'm just like, "No, I want Roro to hang out with us." That's where I'm at. So, does Roro? Does Roro?
By the
smell like a
way,
Tired.
by the way, this stew, you could try and replicate it if you want. If you need it for other purposes.
What do you mean?
Other purposes.
I need another beer.
So
I need another beer.
no, Mororo is probably too tired to smell the fart.
No, gay. I like the campfire hangout.
And
This is great.
your farts are not flammable, by the way,
But
because you're next to the campfire.
That was my main concern.
They're not flammable, but they are smelly.
Oh God.
Real highbrow humor out over on StarShatter.
Wow.
I'm just rolling. I'm
The
just
highest
rolling
of
the
class.
dice. I'm
I
just rolling
expected
the dice.
nothing less from this crew. Oh, this is great.
Yep.
It's
Oh,
perfect.
God. I think, gentlemen, I think I've had quite enough. It's probably time to turn in, and that way we can get over to Alderaan tomorrow.
I'll take first watch. Hey, you know? So the people they were life, they were life something, or was that something else?
Say that
Or
again.
the story of Alduin, for Alduin,
Mhm.
I don't know, the ship.
Yep.
It was you were being attacked by, what were they called again?
The Marians. The Marian Empire. They were ruthless. Sold many people into slavery. Destroyed thousands, millions of lives. But we made sure that through our conquests and whatever we could, whenever we could, we helped those in need. And the Life Forgers were the one in that story.
Who the Life Forgers are. Still around,
Yeah,
by the way.
who are the Life Forgers?
Ooh. All right. I'm going to have to roll. I'm assuming I either know this or I'm going to have to roll for it because it could be my memory's a little fuzzy, especially because I'm drinking. So
Yeah, you could roll a knowledge alien check.
yeah, knowledge alien races or just knowledge check.
Yeah, knowledge alien races.
Okay. Oh fuck. All right, so I'm drunk. God, I'm so tired.
You just
fucking rolls.
You just can't remember.
You might have to ask me about that at a later date. I'm having trouble remembering my own name at this point, let alone the Life Orders. Oh.
Oh, Eugene, why are there two of you? Why are there four Roros? You all look so
There's
funny.
four Take the grenades from the four Roro. Don't
I'll try.
don't let him.
Just stumble my way over.
Oh no. Is the Asgardian about to fall in the hamster?
I hope not.
The Asgardian
He
falls
weighs
on
a fucking ton.
Can I try getting the? I'm gonna try getting the empty beer cans from Roro. Do I need to roll anything?
Roll a dexterity check.
Oh god.
Okay.
Let's see how graceful your
How
stumble
graceful
your
drunk-
stumble is.
Oh,
It's insanely graceful.
It's
Like he
insanely
stumbles.
A 15-foot tall Asgardian takes empty beer cans that are being cradled by a 3-foot tall hamster.
I'm so graceful that I end up poking Roro lightly on the shoulder. I'm like, "Shh, they are grenades. Sorry, I'll bring them back." And then I just go away. Mission accomplished.
This
I stare-
this is
Elegine Olgan
this
stares in
feels
awe.
more and more like one of the usual rest and relaxation sequences of parties in StarShatter. Almost.
Good.
I don't know about you guys, but Othard is certainly having a party.
I am. Yeah, I'm there as well. Are you not?
Give me
Right.
another beer and I'll think about it.
How many of them
All right,
are
so
left? Wait, how many? All right, how
I
many beers
think-
did we drink? Do we have to roll to figure out how many beers we drank?
I will roll and I will tell you.
Oh
Give me a
god.
second.
Uh-oh.
You drank 13 beers. Most of them were drank by Alter.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Because he is like
Two of them.
They were quite tasty.
It's not the worst sweat
it's
I've ever had.
it's for you as a biker, this is like low. It's like on the low side of the alcohol content.
And that's
Most
why we
biker
drink so
beers
many of
are
them.
most biker beers are like 20%.
Holy crap. I've had beers that are 14%, like legit in real life. Like that. It's
Yeah. It has a bite. It bites.
yeah, they do.
Bikers are
Yeah, they do.
insane. They're fucking insane. They're making these like special beers on purpose because it's a lot of the things when they do when it comes to partying and downtime and rest. It's almost always it's about like testing one another and doing contests and such because otherwise it will be it's not I mean well it's still fun but it's better when you hammer yourself with beers that have like 20% alcohol. At least for the
Well,
bikers.
Even though this stuff is watered down, you have enough of them, and you start to feel at least some buzz.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm guessing you eventually you fall asleep and Tuck takes the first watch. Who's gonna take the second and so forth?
I can take a second
Okay,
watch. I'll take second watch.
All right.
Okay.
Roro would take last watch and like wake up early, you know.
Let's take the watch after.
All right. Let's see. How lucky you guys. Okay, so Tuck, During your watch, you use your scanning visor, your scout visor. You switch between the different settings. You probably do like passive scans of the area, I assume.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. So I assume that while you're standing watch, you're doing passive scans of the area with your goggles
Obviously,
around. So
spot check, I assume.
yeah, spot and do a computer check.
Holy crap.
Kill monkey.
Yeah. All right. So you see, when you switch the visor, scout visor, when you zoom in certain areas, like in the distance, you see a bit of a swamp gas, and like that's all. But when you scan, you notice that there is like a residual leftovers, like of what the scientists call diminished energetic waves, which in plain talk is like when there is like spiritual or other things like the unlife, for example. But in this case, not sure what it is actually. Well, of course, you know that the ship or the area where the ship is haunted. So
Hey guys, I
at
will be
least
right
spirits,
back.
maybe.
I will be
And
right back.
you notice this, like these tracks almost, but they're not on the soil. Like you as a scout would look for tracks and traces left over by like um, living beings, but these are not. They're like they are above the ground. They're little blobs of residual energy, and some of them are recentish. Let's
Hmm.
say your scanner tells you that there were ghost spirits who roamed about this area a week, almost a week ago. So at least that part about the story that the ship is like haunted, that's true. So of course, if any of these spirits were around in your area, in the range of your scanning goals, you would have like picked them up. That's not the case. So you feel safe that your device is working properly.
Good to know. And so they don't go anywhere specific. They're just kind of tracks all over the place, right?
Yeah. Let's see. That's 17. What else can you know about? No. Pretty much. You also know that the older these entities get, the more powerful they become, and some of them can conceal their presence, but this does not look to be the case. So your watch is pretty much uneventful, except that.
All right.
And I assume that you will be standing watch with your or the particle beam weapon.
Yep.
All right. So who was next?
I think it
Second.
was Royce, but he's
Ooh,
kind of
yeah.
away. You have to switch to
So-
Othard.
Um.
Wait, hold on. I think he's getting back right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, that was an uneventful watch.
Yeah. And it's time for your watch.
Oh no, I hate it when I do that. No, because I'm gonna roll and it's not gonna be good. Fine.
Um.
Have fun.
Oh yeah.
I assume you stand watch with your beam pistol and
Yes.
and the hand scanner. Otherwise,
Yes.
you know that ghosts cannot be just seen like that, and
Mhm.
you need something to see them. So roll
Because my hand
Spot
scanner was
check.
borrowed.
Yeah, they give you a hand scanner.
Yeah.
So you could, when you fight them, if you have to fight them, it's not a problem to have the scanner in one hand and the pistol in another.
All right.
You will be able to aim through the scanner.
All right. So spot check,
Spot check and computer use.
spot check, and computer use.
Yep. Use the scanner.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'm nervous. Damn it!
Oh, bad.
Okay.
Another 7. I was expecting
Well,
better.
you look around, you see again, like Doc reported, you can see a little bit of swamp gas, and otherwise your scanner shows nothing, like no danger. I mean, you detect like bugs and other harmless things, like there are worms like in the earth, and probably an owl somewhere like in the close distance looking at you, and that's it. And yeah, your watch is also quite uneventful. It's calm. It's like at a point, even the owl that was watching around and hunting in and around your area, even the owl like flies off, fucks off somewhere.
Duh.
He probably ate what he was like hunting for. So. Yeah, I mean, now is the time when you feel your head like the after effect of that beer. It's it does not feel that good, but it's not super terrible either.
Yeah, I remember my last go around with beer in this game, and if I remember correctly, I was so hammered and hungover the next day that Tuck made me a sleeping eye mask.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So the next who's gonna take the next shift?
I believe that's me. Let's see here. I believe that's a spot and computer use. If I have computer use, that is. Yes.
See,
I
so
just give off a big yawn as I'm like looking out, using my PDA to try and look for any signs of danger.
Roll spot.
yeah, so you look around, you see a couple of birds in the distance, but they're just like doing their thing, like hunting for mice or whatever. You see a couple of bigger bugs. Like for you, they're super tiny. For a normal person, those would be like the size of their thumb. It's not nothing special. Your scanner also detects what Tuck detected. These after trace ghost, quote unquote, ghost tracks. They on the scanner they look like small blobs of like amorphous blobs of energy projected by the whatever mostly being passed through real space. So yeah, you can see the traces, the tracks, but not the ghosts themselves. So
Even so, I just kind of give off a shudder. I'm just kind of keeping a frantic eye around us, making sure that no ghosts come terribly close.
what
I
by
don't
the way,
like the ghosts.
what is your scanner? What is your personal scanner? That what you had?
I believe I have a PDA. Maybe I don't.
I think they gave the captain, and I think they gave you a scanner, so you should have a scanner. Hand scanner, like a normal scanner. Normal scanner.
All right, I'll go ahead and note that down.
Because the your scout has like a special scout visor, which is scout visor and scanning goggles. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it's twice as expensive his, but it's so let's see. Oh, so you actually see like a predator, and it it almost crept up to like the edge of your camp where the fire throws light, and it's a wolf. It's actually a wolf, like a Terran wolf. It's quite big. You know that wolves are pretty big. This one is like a little bit bigger. And first you see the eyes, like the reflection, and then your scanner picks him up. It's not a ghost; it's a wolf. But as soon as the wolf like smells one of the farts, you hear the wolf like he sneezes, and then it kind of like it's probably the animal is probably startled by the fact that it gave up where he is, and also the fact that you're fucking large. It's like you're pretty big, and you see how the wolf like very wisely backs away.
Stupid puppers.
Couldn't handle the farts.
Duh.
How pathetic.
Bro, if it was like Roro, you would say, oh, that's a snack, that's snack.
Yeah, it's pretty lucky it happened then. Rose
Just
up next.
kind of imagine that I have like I have my particle pistol out, just held in one hand, just kind of arms crossed, and I'm just giving the wolf kind of a stern look as he's coming closer. My expression doesn't change at all. I'm just kind of looking at him in a very kind of like assertive manner.
Normal dogs for you, as like for your size, normal dogs are like chihuahuas. The wolf is like more like a dog.
Oh, so it's a big wolf. It's not a little wolf. It's a big wolf.
Mm-mm.
A pretty big
Pretty-
wolf, but
pretty
Othard is a
big
pretty big
wolf.
person, so it balances out.
The wolf was like, nope. I don't want to fuck around and find out today. No, I'm just like, no.
Does StarShatter have a proper fuck around and find out matrix? The more that you, there is a find out line here and a fuck around line here, and depending on how you, sorry, bad internet joke.
probably
Get to this line
Okay.
here, and you don't cross.
Yeah.
Distance here, no
It-
further.
It's very, very similar to the crazy hot matrix, right? It's like if she's this hot, but she's this crazy. sorry, bad internet jokes.
Little line goes up
yes.
here.
Okay, so the rest of his shift is okay. It's fine. It's like nothing. And I assume he wakes up Roro.
And it's
Yeah, I go ahead
Rose.
and wake up Roro.
Yeah, early in the morning now. Hey, oh my gosh, you still awake? Are you drunk still?
Just a little. Don't worry. It wasn't that strong. A little watered down, actually. Good cans, though.
Wow, you're amazing. Anything happen?
Say it again.
Anything happen on your watch?
Just a wolf came by. But he didn't mean us any harm. Not with the farts in the air, anyway.
Glad it wasn't on my watch.
Yeah. Could have been bad. Any other way you look at it. But,
Yeah.
I'm a big guy. Anyway, your turn.
Go get some sleep.
Hope you don't spot any wolves.
See what the spot does.
Ooh, good
Okay.
spot. Yeah, what's the computer check look like?
What's your scanner,
Ooh.
Roro?
There we go. Ooh, yeah.
Is it a hand scanner? What is it? What?
It's a hand scanner. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, your hand scanner does not pick anything super special. But you see you see like a bird, but it's a big bird, and come on, it's you small, you're small, you're kind of small. You're not something which that bird would have like easily grabbed. But it's still like an instinct. And you kind of look at the bird, you look at your weapon. It's that bird looks awfully like a vulture, and like the beak is probably is been eating like some rotten stuff, because it's the fucking nature, like the vultures. What the vultures do, they clean the corpses, they prevent the spread of diseases. I mean, so yeah, the vulture is just looking at you. It's like, again, at the edge of the light that the fire throws. And it's just looking at you. It's just standing there on a tree.
Why you guys get some
Branch.
animals and shit?
Okay.
These animals.
Roro's just staring right back at it, making eye contact, just shaking his head.
Oh, okay.
Don't
Okay,
do it.
so
Don't do it.
don't do it, you bastard. Okay, so yeah. If you're making eye contact, then please roll an intimidation check. I assume that you're trying to be like,
Well,
Katie.
if the bird seems like it's thinking about going after Roro. Roro does not like that one bit. Where's my intimidation?
We just
What
wake up in the
gun?
morning.
What gun
Hey,
do you
where's
have?
Roro?
I'm gonna have. Well, he's got the
Probably your
rifle, but he's thinking about he's gonna use the laser rifle with this. He's not gonna use an explosive. He's gonna use a laser rifle.
Oh, damn.
He's not gonna do shit.
Nice.
Well done.
That's
You-
one tenacious
you-
stare.
Do you have a laser rifle? Or would you mean?
I got the
or do
clips.
you
Or it's a particle. It's a particle rifle.
Oh, the particle
I mean, not
rifle.
plasma. Plasma. Sorry, you got so many different things here.
Hmm. Okay. So what is it? Because
What?
so you're basically what they gave you for this Trek anti-ghost Trek was the small particle beam pistol. So if you don't want to use it, you grab your plasma rifle, the Calypso. You aim at the big ass vulture, and you just you keep looking at it. You make eye contact, and in the end, you just like fire a warning shot, and the big ass vulture flies off. You successfully scared it off.
Oh yeah, it's a hamster. What'd you expect?
So yeah, at the cost of scary,
Yeah, one.
scary look, and one expanded round of ammunition for the plasma rifle.
All right.
So the morning dawns, and you see that small foggy patch which is centered around the swampy area, the center of the crater grows, and it's normal. I mean, the mornings are a bit colder, so when you wake your friends, you realize that this fog, it's not super thick fog. It's like a normal fog. You can see probably 50 or 60 feet around you. Not super thick, so there is no danger of like stepping in falling into a hole or something or that. So yes, you wake up, grab your stuff, and I assume that you walk towards the center of the crater, unless you want to do something else.
I'm pretty
Seconds.
sure that's where I'm going.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gene's going to take everyone straight to the ship.
Yep.
I want to check out the ship.
Okay, so let's see.
Has anybody ever heard the sound that the sun makes after a night of drinking? Oh,
Ouch! I think is what
What?
the sound it makes.
why are you yelling at me?
Does it make the sound like ting, like a can of beer going off armor?
Roro, I need you to stop yelling at me, please.
Ting, like that, yeah. Ting,
Oh.
is that how it sounds? Ting.
Oro, you're not understanding. You have to speak louder, you see? Like this.
I hate,
Ting.
I hate all of you. Oh god. Oh god.
So Elgin, you get a plus 2 to all of your listen checks
Oh god.
until your hangover is over. Like you can hear
Plus two to-
colors. You can hear colors. I can hear the color of green.
Oh, that one's really loud. Blue is a
Waiting
nice
for that.
soft color to listen to.
So-
God.
Altered, you don't like you even though you drank most of the beer, you're Asgardian. It's not small.
That wasn't
it's
that
like,
strong.
yeah, it's like probably if you drank the entire 24 pack, maybe then you would be you'd have the same hangover like Captain. But other than that, like this hangover is not like making the captain incapable in any other way. So that's
No, it's not that bad. It's just a headache hangover. It's not an
yeah.
incapacitating hangover. It's just it's a,
Oh, look, I can hear yellow.
Have you ever seen anybody with a hangover that bad where they can hear what the sound that the morning sun makes? Because I have.
No, yeah, I've had a hangover so bad that it feels like a engine with no
Mm.
oil. You know.
Oh,
My wife had given me crap for years. She'd never had a hangover. And she finally got her first hangover one day. And she's like, it's really bad. We were in a nice shaded room. And I was like, baby, it's not that bad. Just wait until you hear the sound the sun makes. And then our company opened the front door and the morning sun came right. It didn't even hit her in the face. went by her face and she started to shake. All of
times.
those
All
times
right.
she's like, oh, hangovers aren't that bad. Why are you being a wuss? Why don't you learn to get better? And she had that one and she was like, I am so sorry for all of the crap I ever gave you. I was like, baby, I love you. And I wish I could feel bad for you right now. But no, you deserve this.
I will move you to the next map.
Ooh, new map. We get a new map. Wait.
And I will because Royce has to go in about 10
Yes.
minutes.
I am supposed to go to fireworks tonight with some friends of ours. So that is why.
Good. So I will explain. I will describe what is happening. So it takes you about half an hour to 40 minutes to get there. The swamp area is not super terrible. I mean, there are like smell rotting vegetation. There are a bit of you see Roro. You see the a freshly clean carcass of some sort of deer or something, which is being almost picked clean. You can see just a little bit of skin and fur. Everything else is been eaten. But when you actually see, when all of you see the back end of the shuttle looming through the fog, which is slowly big, like it's slowly dissipating because the sun is rising. And yes, it's a bit weird, the sensation, because you know that there are detected the tracks of the after traces of know that they could be here in the area. And the closer you get to the shuttle, you actually see walk and see that part that ripped from the wings, like the arc. Uh, Part of the FTL, one of the FTL devices of the ship, and then you see the skeletons.
Oh,
And
joy.
Oh
it's
no.
it's almost like these were other people, explorers or whatnot. They are not. Some of them have like strange spacesuits. Others they don't have spacesuits. They look augmented before they were, while they were alive. They were augmented with cybernetics. So you can see an odd assortment of perhaps um, eight skeletons, which they look old. They're not from yesterday. The skeletons that have the cyber enhancements, that they have these, they perhaps they be older, because you can see that the metal, even the space age tech metal, it had like places corroded, and some of the wiring is already rotten away. And you know, these bodies which nature already dissolved, what, and like bugs and worms and whatnot, and then birds, small animals already ate, what flesh they had, they look eerie and almost out of place. They do not have the feel of normal skeletons, normal corpses. You as adventurers have seen a lot, and you made a lot of corpses. Only recently you made a lot of them. So it's not. It's
Yeah,
almost
I
like
didn't make any corpses. I was trying to fly my nuke peacefully, and they flew their
Yes.
ship into my nuke.
It was a test
So-
run, or in
Didn't you,
theory, it
stab a
was.
guy? Pretty sure you stabbed a guy.
before.
No. I didn't
um,
stab that guy. I decapitated that guy while telling him that I hoped his father died like this because he threatened to sell Roro into slavery, and I took exception to that. So I didn't
yes.
stab him.
Right.
I slowly shoved my bayonet through his throat as I taunted him.
That's coming back to me now.
Yes.
His neck had the
All right.
audacity to fall onto my knife.
how dare they? How dare they? So what you actually you can pick up difference in cybernetics. Like bodies have been augmented with different cybernetics, but all of those who have cybernetics, the cybernetics are of the same makeup. Look, let's say if you see a skeleton with like cybernetic eyes, the nearby skeleton, the nearby corpse, the cybernetic eyes would be almost identical. So perhaps they were part of a group. You're not sure, but yeah, even though it's a swampy area, it's places, since you are battle aware characters, you notice that it was ravaged by combat, most probably beam fire, grenades, and such. Because you can see dead trees, which they were cut by beam fire, and the small holes from the grenades they turned into small puddles of.
I want to roll an alien check. I want to roll knowledge alien check. I want to know. I want to know what aliens are present here. Can I please do that? I do have to get going, but I have to know this. I'm gonna. Please, for the love of God, give me a good roll.
You can look around the corpses and.
Okay, I have to know what this. I have to know what aliens are here. Knowledge, please, for the love of God, let me roll good, please. Not bad.
Nice.
What alien races are there?
All right.
Not bad at all.
The cyber enhanced, everything about them screams scanners. You. And this is from specifically one of the pirate clans, which is the most enigmatic clans, the Vogra clan, which they are famed for their love of high-end cybernetics, such an extent that they lose whatever humanity, quote unquote, they had, and they even would not converse in like spoken words. They use trinary computer language, and like their vocalizers, which they had replaced their throats with, they just gave out sounds like almost like the droids in Star Wars. It's not the same, but yeah. And the aliens in the spacesuits, they look be wearing like random suits, and they're not part of a group. And to you, you assume that they are like occasional explorers which came long ago, before this place was terraformed. Two of them are Tazaran. One of them is Taxian, and the last one is like some obscure race from from free space that you see what was the race. It's a land tag. They're called land tag.
All right.
So yeah, it's and
Sounds like we're walking in the graveyard.
yeah, as soon as you get in like view of the shuttle, walk closer around the trees, you feel through the sensors first. You could let's say move to where Eugene is and stop moving. And your sensors show you, the sensors of your suit, they show that there is a change of atmospheric pressure. Suddenly it got colder, a bit colder with degrees.
Oh.
Your sensors show you that for a few seconds that there is a breeze, but you don't actually see the fog move, which is very weird. And of course, I assume that your weapons, the appropriate weapons are in your hands.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because the aforementioned skeletons, they twitch.
That's creepy.
Swiftly begin to move. They're
creepy. That's not cool.
They're not just like slowly rising up.
And now there's enemies on the that's awesome.
Swiftly get up. Some of them have, well, all of them have all the weapons, but some of them have like fiber weapons. Others have like those who you recognized as the cyber enhanced Vogra pirate clan members. They have like an odd pistol, submachine gun, carbine. But these, like the weapons that they have, like all of them, they look rickety. They look probably barely functional, if this is even possible. I will ask you to roll initiatives, and we will continue next time.
Right?
Are we still here?
I think.
I am still here. Sorry, guys, I muted. I'm getting phone calls and stuff and being summoned, so I apologize.
We'll just-
I'm
We'll
I'm
just
no
quick
problem.
roll initiative and then
trying to be discreet here. I'm so sorry. Summertime is a
worries.
very busy time. Like in the wintertime, it's a lot easier to do this because it's cold outside and nobody wants to do anything. Oh god, I have to find my initiative roll.
Oh
Initiative.
no.
Can I roll initiative? Can I do good initiative? Oh, will I do good initiative? That's the question. What if the cliffhanger was, do I actually roll a good initiative? No. Okay.
Damn these ghosts.
All right. Oh, it's
Actually,
not
a good initiative.
that's not.
Make
Yeah,
sure I'm
that's
clicked on my character. Stats initiative.
well. I guess we're rolling initiative. Who would like to start saying goodbye? Sable, we usually start with you because I think you're more hurried than even I am. So, yeah, share with what was your favorite part of tonight's stream, and yeah, and then pass it along to someone else.
I really liked the story about the ship. Actually, that was interesting.
I hope I read it right. I hope I did. I hope I did it
Oh,
justice,
yes.
Black Knight.
Yes, you did, and I'm happy that you liked it because
did.
I was so happy to write it. So,
It seems like you have a bunch of like 1 to 2 page, just short stories, just 1 to 2 page, maybe 3 or 4 page short stories that you could compile into like a StarShatter like compendium or something like that. That
yes, it's called the anthology. The first book I published last year, and the second I will publish this
awesome.
year.
All right. I need to. Oh, I'm sorry, Sable. I cut you off. I apologize.
Yep, that was it. So just see you guys later.
Hey, Tuck.
Yeah, see ya.
Tuck.
Bye.
See you next week, Tuck.
Have fun.
Oh, he didn't pass it off to anybody.
Ooh, they want to go after the Tezaran Commandos. Okay.
Yeah, they do. Yep, they decided that after we're done resurrecting the ship, we have to go after the Dezarin Commandos. So
Good.
that's
I'm
gonna
fine
be
with that.
fun. I have 2 super chats that I have to read, and then guys, I'm going to get in trouble unless I leave.
Okay.
So,
No
but I have
problem.
2
Do it.
super chats. So,
Do
Sir
what you have to do.
Ubison. So, Sir Ubison for $5. He sent this quite a while later, and I think he's newer to these streams here, so he didn't realize I was going to read this later in the night. But he said for $5, he said, "Hey, a drink is crazy. From God-fearing male to God-fearing male, what is your secret to being the ideal manly man? Unlike today's examples, like Dylan." The first things first, I don't give 2 craps about being a manly man. I care about being a husband and a father. That's it. I care about being a husband and a father, and outside of that, kind of doing the things that I enjoy. I like working with my hands. I was taught how to work with my hands. That's why I'm, building a smoker. I like cooking food for people. I'm not concerned with being a manly man. I find the modern definition of manly man completely repulsive. Most manly men don't own up to their responsibilities. They don't want to build anything for the future. They don't want to have kids. Mostly are just annoying. I respect my goal is not to be a manly man. My goal is to be a husband and a father. That is where that is. Maji Chan for $2 says, "Love you guys. Keep up the good fight." Thank you, Maji Chan. And then TSBOL over here. This is a supporters chat. It's like if you're like a member or you're like a supporter on YouTube, they give you the free chat. But anyway, TSBOL, he's been a member of the YouTube channel for 6 months. He's hope the kid is doing well. Yes, she is actually doing much better today. She's out and about, walking around, hanging out with her brothers and sisters. Obviously taking it easy because she's got a splint right now. It's not a full cast. We have to schedule the full cast, but it's a splint and it's wrapped up, and her arm has been reset. If you guys saw the X-rays and the gilded, I mean, it makes me wince just seeing that. But the doctor said that one, it was a clean break, and two, because she's so little that when she turns into adult, it's going to be like nothing ever happened. So that's good news there.
Yep.
So the kiddo is doing well and all that. And then I guess because I took my moment. My favorite part of tonight, by the way, was the Alduin story. Loved Alduin. I've read it like 5 times today. Fantastic. I just want to see all of your ships' stories. I want to see like the ships of StarShatter, and I just want that's the anthology that I think would be really fun to read. Just a little short. Anyway, I will pass it off to Trippy Soul. Trippy Soul, what was your favorite part of tonight?
Watching Gene and Othar get drunk and mess with Roro is pretty fun. I know, it's pretty good.
That was pretty
It's just a mental image of these ting, you miss, ting, miss.
Or just throwing beer cans at him. Like, he doesn't
People
know.
forget.
Because
People
we
forget.
know
Ken just starts throwing cans, and Othar's like, "Hey, a game. I'll join in."
People sometimes forget that they have a suit, and I mean, if you throw a pebble at the suit, it's kind of just bounce.
Well, the funny thing was Roro looked at the cans and didn't realize you could make grenades. And everybody else in the party knows that you can make grenades. So like our grenadier looks at this can and is just like, it's just a beer. I'm going to bed. And the rest of us are like that's why we were throwing the cans at him. We're like, you can make grenades.
That was the joke.
That was the joke.
That was the joke.
Pretty good.
So nice.
More fur than brains with that one.
More fur than brains. See.
How about you, Black Knight? What do you like?
Well, apart from the story, which I kind of wrote in one go without else. I just wrote it and then checked it for stuff. I loved the fact that that beer, and when I rolled the chance die, it fell to that beer, which is probably the cheapest beer. It's like it's almost like let's see, one of these beers that you would get like kegs and kegs and kegs, and you can drink.
Probably like natty ice, natural ice, as Keystone, or it's a cheap beer.
Yeah, it's cheap, but the can is good because the company was sued just because they transported like their first cans weren't that good and they exploded in space. And so you wanted to know that what's gonna happen if you transport like kegs of beer in space. Well, not very like super safe things if they're just an ordinary can, like a paper thin piece of aluminum. It's gonna explode. So yeah, this company is just famous for the keg. I mean, people buy their beer for the fucking keg, for the can.
That's funny. Otter, what was your favorite part?
All right, I'll try and be quick because I know you gotta
Oh,
get
yeah.
out of here
You're
in
good.
just a minute, Royce. God, having to pick apart with the session was tough. I had a few favorite moments. Having the whole cookabout along with
That was fun. Yeah.
gaseous soup and
That was
excessive
great,
amounts
yeah.
of beer was
Yeah.
pretty great.
Bad food, bad beer, and just bros being bros is what I like. That's how I felt. It was
Do
really
you
really
know
enjoyed-
what horrors did this fucking wolf smell?
enough to
world
make
may
him
never
second
know.
guess.
The wolf was like, no, fuck this shit.
Just takes one whiff, he's like, "Nope, I'm out."
Yep.
I also really like the your story for L Eugene and the ship, and I liked adding on to that at the very end. I saw a bit related to Othard's own past. I wanted to add on to, and I saw a moment and I took it.
That was really cool. That was really cool. I liked that.
But yeah, those were really my favorite moments. There was a lot to like. The grenades were also a really fun bit. The
That was-
empty beer
yeah.
cans.
That was great.
So picking out one moment is kind of tough for me.
There was a lot of them. We have a lot of good moments in these games. I love it. So, oh man. Well, guys, I have got to get running. Otherwise, my wife is going to murder me. And there won't be a Sunday coffee tomorrow. So if I don't leave now, there won't be a Sunday coffee, and then we won't have Sunday coffee. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, everybody. I am so sorry that I have to do such a hard out. I apologize. I try not to do this, but thank you, everybody, for being here, for watching. If you guys have any more questions, or you guys want to find out more about the game that we're playing, or you guys just want to hang out tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Central, we are doing Sunday coffee as always. So I absolutely look forward to seeing everybody there. Have a good one.